Once upon a time, there was a farmer. His name was Tom Thumb. Now, Tom loved to wear a bandana around his neck, so I'm just going to take my yarn and give Tom a nice little bandana before I get started. There, you're looking good, Tom. Tom had 4 sheep. The first one's name was Pointer. So I'm going to take my yarn and starting in the back, I'm going to wrap it around my pointer finger. The second sheep was named Middle, but you can call her Midge for short. So take your yarn, wrap it around your middle finger, starting at the back again. Sheep number 3, that was Ring, of course. So wrap your yarn around ring finger, starting at the back. And the last sheep, of course, was named Pinky. Pinky was the mischievous one. So wrap your yarn around your pinky. We want to hold on to Pinky as tight as we can. Now, Tom loved his sheep, but like I said, they were a little bit mischievous and they were always running off to visit the neighbors. So he had to build a fence. But wouldn't you know it, the sheep jumped right over the fence. Pinky usually went first. Then came Ring, followed by Midge. Last but not least, Pointer danced his way over the fence. So what could Tom do? He loved those little sheep. So he rounded them up back into their pen, and the next day, he built another fence. And that's what we're going to do. So take your yarn, build your fence, and there goes Pinky Sheep going over, Ring Finger jumping over, little Midge hopping over that fence, and of course, Pointer Finger is the last one to dance his way over. So push them all back into their pen, and it's time to build another fence. If you're having a hard time holding on to the yarn, you can wrap all the way around the back of your hand, and you see how I just hooked it behind my thumb to hold it while my little sheep are jumping. So there they go, they jumped the fence, I put them back into the pen, and then it's time to build another fence. Pinky's usually the first to jump, followed by Ring. There goes little Midge. And Pointer showing off, dancing his way over that fence. Now, after 3 or 4 days of building fences, Tom is starting to get a little hot. So he is going to take off his bandana, and you can use that string to just start to pull your finger weaving behind your hand. And you're going to see it's just going to start to grow and grow and grow out of the back of your hand. And this is poor Tom's life. He builds a fence, the sheep jump over it. He builds another fence, the sheep jump over it. And that's what you're going to do. Just keep building fences, keep jumping the sheep until your finger weaving gets as long as you'd like it. Okay, so this is a good place to pause the video. You might want to go back and watch the beginning again to help you get started, and then come back here when you're ready to either take a break from your weaving or you're ready to tie it off at the end. If you need to take a break from finger weaving, but you're not quite ready to tie a knot, what you can do is grab a pencil or a drinking straw or any kind of a stick, and watch how I'm just taking each loop and putting it on the pencil, and that is going to hold on to those loops until I'm ready to start weaving again. When I'm ready to start weaving again, I just take them off the pencil 1 loop at a time, put 1 loop on my pointer finger, put the next loop on my middle finger, the next one goes on my ring finger, and then finally 1 loop on my pinky, and then I'm ready to start weaving again. Build a fence and start jumping those sheep. When you're all done weaving, it's time to cast off. You're going to take the loop off your pinky and put it onto your ring finger, and then make your ring finger sheep jump over the fence. Then take the loop from your ring finger, put it on your middle finger, and make mids jump over that fence. Take the loop off of your middle finger, put it on your pointer finger, and make that final sheep jump. So now you need to cut your yarn off from the ball of yarn, and you're just going to take the end of your yarn and put it through that final loop and give it a good tug. And that's it. Your finger weaving is ready to go. Hopefully yours is a little longer than the one in my example. Enjoy!